Welcome to another Create.Control tutorial video. In this video, we'll learn how easy it is to synchronize Create.Control to an external timecode source. To begin, you can see that in this project we have 3 snapshots representing 3 different songs in a set list. We also see that our project contains 2 video playback sound objects. In this case, the video tech will be sending timecode to synchronize the audio and lighting systems to the video. To begin receiving the timecode, the first thing we need to do is go into the project settings view and the timecode page. Here we need to select our timecode source. In my case, this is called timecode generator bus. Next, we need to select the frame rate at which the timecode will be sent at. However, this is not directly relevant to any time period or technology related to the video itself. All that you need to be aware of is the frame rate that the timecode is currently being sent at. And, even if you don't know the frame rate, once timecode synchronization is activated and Create.Control detects incoming timecode, it will let you know if the frame rate is incorrect and offer to change it for you. Let's take a look at that feature. I'll enable the synchronization to external timecode, and I'll trigger a timecode event. We see the error message that the timecode frame rate is incorrectly set in Create.Control, and I can simply click Change for Create.Control to set it correctly. Once the timecode source and frame rate is correct, we can see that we're receiving the currently running timecode in the top right corner of the screen. Now it's time to synchronize our project to timecode events using snapshots. On the snapshots view, each snapshot contains a timecode timestamp. The timestamp defines at which point in the running timecode this snapshot will be recalled. The timestamp is formatted by hours, minutes, seconds, and frames. For demonstration purposes, I'll leave the first snapshot at 0, I'll set the second snapshot to 5 seconds, and I'll set the third to 10 seconds. Now, once timecode is running, we see the snapshots triggering with the incoming timecode. If I decide that I do not want a snapshot to be triggered by timecode, I can simply click the timecode trigger toggle and it will ignore the incoming timecode. As we see, we've passed 5 seconds and the second snapshot was not recalled. Let's re-enable the second snapshot and then look at the recall from the soundscape view. Once timecode is received, the first snapshot is recalled, and after 5 seconds, we see the second snapshot recalled. And then after 10, we see that the third and final is recalled. Additionally, Create.Control supports receiving snippets of timecode as well as continuous timecode, which means that applications such as QLab, which send snippets of timecode, are fully supported. To demonstrate, I'll send some snippets of timecode now to trigger our snapshots. We see the timecode changing, but in jumps, rather than running continuously. If for any reason you would like to stop receiving the timecode, for example, the video tech is testing something and continually retriggering your snapshots and disrupting your work, you can simply disable the timecode synchronization here. The timecode may still be running, but Create.Control is no longer synchronizing with it. As soon as we enable timecode synchronization again, Create.Control will receive the current timecode timestamp and continue running from there, triggering snapshots along the way. Lastly, if a snapshot contains a crossfade, at the designated timecode, the crossfade will begin, which means that you may want to subtract the duration of the crossfade from your timecode timestamp so that all objects have time to reach their destination before, in this example, the video playback begins. Let's demonstrate this. My second snapshot has a crossfade of 3 seconds. We'll see that at 5 seconds, when the snapshot is recalled, it will take 3 seconds for the objects to reach their positions. There's then only 2 seconds remaining before the next snapshot is recalled. So, to compensate for this, I can subtract these 3 seconds from the timestamp so that at 5 seconds, all objects will be in position. I'll reset the timecode, and start it again. Now at 2 seconds, our objects are moving, and at 5 seconds, they're in position, giving us the full 5 seconds before the next snapshot is recalled. That's it for this video. Thanks for watching.